Or you can clap us in.
Yeah, I gotta clap.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Oh shit! All right.
Yo.
Wait, hold on. What episode is this? 5.
5.
Okay.
5.
All right, I was about to be like, we're
Episode
back with
4.
episode 4.
Well, technically, nah.
No,
yeah,
we're 5. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
5.
right.
Okay.
All right, go.
3, 2.
Welcome back.
Hello. Brr, 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 brr.
Episode 5, guys. How does it feel to be back? We took a little break, guys.
We took a break, but we back like
cook crack.
Yeah.
That wasn't even planned, by the way.
Well, let's take a shot for episode 5.
Take a shot for episode 5, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. So
To the return of the Mac. You heard?
What? Yo. How was y'all time without me?
We missed
It
you.
was amazing. No, I'm just kidding. I missed being here. Wednesdays, this became a ritual.
Yeah, it has. It was kind of odd. Like the first Wednesday off,
I was just like, I think I rushed, and I'm like, why am I rushing? I don't got nowhere to go.
it's like, nigga, we're here.
Because, all right, this is my routine. Like on Wednesdays, so I get out of work, I have to pick up my son at his father's house, drive to Dykeman, then pick up my friend Gaby over here, and then go home, get ready, and then drive over here.
That's a lot of ping ponging.
That's a lot of gas.
Don't worry.
And
When Casamigos start sponsoring us, we gonna use the check for lifts.
yeah.
Oh.
Casamigos, holla at us. We got the email. We'll give it to y'all. Just sponsor us. We here.
We here.
We live. We drink your shit. We ain't gonna show you though.
And the salsa.
What, Schweppes?
Schweppes.
Schweppes?
Schweppes.
You think they got the bag?
They got the bag.
Of course they got the bag.
How much
they
of the
probably
bag?
get a bag from me because that's all I buy in my house.
You don't got, but you say you like Perrier.
I have Perrier
we fuck
too.
with both.
What about St. Lucia?
But I drink Schweppes like when I'm eating food and stuff like that. Like I don't drink soda.
You be having the bubble guts?
No?
I'll be drinking that shit when I got the bubble guts. When I got settled
Is
my
that, I
stomach.
think that's why I don't get bubble guts because I drink it so much.
Cause so you so immune to it.
Yeah.
Not the black
That's me.
not the black cherry one though. Like y'all
Like I would get
Black cherry
I
tastes
would really
amazing.
get upset like if my man comes home with no seltzer. Like why
Wow.
you didn't come with
How
a
you-
seltzer?
Yo, women will find anything to just get mad at they man about. Like,
Nah,
yo,
I'm talking shit. I don't even be mad. I mean for
You be
2
distraught?
seconds.
you be perturbed.
I'd be like, yo, why you didn't bring me the seltzer? That's so important.
Regular
Let me
water.
tell you something. Gestures are very important in a relationship. You have to pay attention to details.
You do.
Well, unfortunately, attention span of men nowadays isn't capable to.
No,
Understand
that's
details.
excuses. Excuses.
No.
I think
I'm not the
both
spokesperson.
vice versa, women and men should pay attention to details. Like if I know, let's say your favorite chocolate is something and I just stop by the store, why not just get it? Babe, here, Hershey cookies and cream. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's the little things.
that count.
That's cap.
And the big things though, because you could pull up with a little Gucci bag, a little Prada bag
You see
with
what
a
I mean?
car.
You see the trade off? You see the trade off? We got to give you
That's
Chanel.
Stacy talking though. That's Stacy
Nah,
talking.
we got to get
Nah,
y'all Chanel.
I'm switching
We
it up.
get
Let me tell you something.
cookies
Pull up
and
with
cream.
with a paper with say, yo, I got 500 acres for you.
Now, what's her name? Ari Fletcher?
Ari, yeah, she
bought,
said,
you
yo,
know he ain't gonna do shit with that land.
You never
How
know.
you don't know that.
Yo, that nigga look like Doug from Nickelodeon. He's not gonna do nothing with that land. He's just gonna
I
probably make a
don't-
club.
You don't know what thoughts he has. in
Young
his brain.
Thug is gonna do something with his land. Moneybag Yo, probably a pool.
You know what's so crazy? Funny thing, like, I didn't know he was that young. He's like our age. He's like 30, 31.
And look look at us podcasting, and he got millions. Don't worry, we'll be up there with him. We don't give a fuck.
We
Amen.
gonna be there.
That's
We're
our
gonna
dr-
be there with
We
him.
gonna be
We
there.
will. A little process, but we got this.
Yo, look at this segue, cause the topic today is about identity.
I know we spoke on it, but
Weeks
we're
ago.
gonna actually throw in something in there that Gaby and I had discussed.
Without me, so yeah, I'm in the dark about some shit.
You are, and
nigga.
actually
We
this
switched.
time we're actually gonna include you because we need a
Need a merm. Need a merm. Well, it is wintertime, so I mean, you need a merm.
Yeah, I have not seen a merm being worn in a very long time. But a man's perspective on this topic.
I'm not the spokesperson for all men, so we can't even.
All right, but it's just your opinion. Right?
I take my opinion seriously.
Sometimes.
Of course.
Oh shit, we supposed to be on the same page. Of course.
Yo.
No. Your opinion, but maybe your opinion may relate to a lot of other men.
Nah, I'm an anomaly.
You know, a lot of people have asked me like they want to see the man's voice, like what his face looks like.
Who am I? It ain't that appealing.
He's
Maybe
lying,
one
ladies.
day. Maybe one day we could do an
Ladies,
episode where you.
he
do like
is lying. He's a very handsome young black man, very educated, very smart.
My cup is black.
He knows what the ladies like.
Nah, shit, tell my exes that shit.
I mean, maybe they just wasn't the one. Maybe your soulmate will be in the comments.
That's true.
The
Comment. Matter of fact, I want everyone to comment down below if
Don't
you
do it.
want Day Day to come out in the next episode.
Face, appearance.
Nah, it's
Just
all-
a little appearance. Just a peekaboo.
I can't.
Hello.
I'll do that shit
bye.
right now. I'll do peekaboo right now. And then
No,
go right
we
back.
need to see in the comments if they want to see you.
And he has such a cool look. Like
With
the
the
nose
toothpick.
ring and the yes.
With the toothpick,
We got
with the
Ziggy.
little,
I don't do
with
well.
the little, what's the name of that gorrita, that Paris hat?
What?
the
Oh, the
Kango?
beret.
The
Yo.
Oh, I said Kango.
What? Nah, Kango make them shits. Yo, I got it from Urban Outfitters. So you close.
Yo, Urban Outfitter was my shit. Back
It
in the
still
day.
is.
I haven't shopped there in a very long time though.
Nah, I still fuck with Urban Outfitters.
Yo, I ain't even lie. I had a friend she stole and got caught in Urban. It's so bad.
Yo, shoplifting at retail spots is so outdated. You just need a buzz down card and just, you know what I mean, swipe that shit.
and just swipe it. Not
That's
everyone
it.
has that access.
Bang, bang, boogie. That's what they gotta do.
bang, bang,
So
baby.
speaking about identity theft, here's the first question about identity. Does being a follower have more to do with your lack of self-identity or a product of the environment you're surrounded by?
I would say product of the environment that you're surrounded by.
I say the opposite.
Finally, some opposition with y'all agreements.
Really, I feel like we always have different.
Y'all always agree on everything in different ways.
I don't think so.
No, y'all. This is probably the first. This is unprecedented. Burn, 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 burn. Finally, the
Well,
rock has come. No, I'm
I
playing.
think it has to do with lack of self. What is it that you said?
lack of self-identity.
Yeah, that. Just because if you know, I feel like it kind of go with peer pressure. Like if you know that you don't want to do something and you're not gonna do it, and you're not gonna do it, you're not gonna do it. No one can change your mind about that. Like there's just because you have something and I like this, I know I like this. Yeah, what you got looks cool, or how you speak may be cool, whatever. But that's not me. You know, so I'm not gonna change how I am because of what's going on in society or whatever the case is.
Surrounding. Stacey, you think it?
I think it's the opposite because I feel like if you hanging out with someone who's popular and getting all this type of love and doing everything and everyone's just on it, you being around that person, you're going to want the same attention. So you're going to want to do certain things that the person is doing just so you can attract exactly what the person's attracting. You know what I'm saying? And I say this to say that because growing up, right, I had a neighbor where, yo, it's so funny when we used to tie our jeans to the beef and broccolis and stuff with the
To
shoelace.
everything.
That is the most dumbest. Yo, when you
It was
look
so
back at
dumb,
this
but
shit,
okay.
I got pictures.
I had an obsession with SpongeBob, like growing up, and I had a neighbor, and one day to the next, like she pulled up with everything SpongeBob. It was so fucking freaky, like literally,
What,
because
after
she
you
knew.
say-
Huh? Yeah, like
After you say you like SpongeBob?
Yeah, like I was just like, yo, I have an obsession with SpongeBob. Like I was super young. And the next day she came with the socks, the slippers, like the little book bag.
Oh, so
went
she was a
shopping.
Like
she was a biter.
she went in like
was a biter.
like you know what I'm saying, is because she saw how many people like fucked with me and everybody was around me, so she was like, damn, like I don't have
But
nobody.
I think that's just being fake and not organic because
It's not necessarily
SpongeBob
fake.
is not gonna make me like you.
No, all right, but it's
not like you, but
but
be like you.
yeah,
Like
that's what I'm
identify
saying.
with
Right,
her.
but that's
like,
that's you not knowing who you truly are within. Because
And that's what I'm saying.
not being comfortable with your skin. Because if you got to do what the person next to you does to feel confident or feel whatever it is that you get off of being a biter, then that's not you being you. You just lost.
That's part of like figuring out your identity, because that's where he's saying, like, with the surrounding of who you be with and all of that stuff, it's like, okay, so if this person is doing that, I kind of like want to be, inspired or whatever the case is. So it's like, why not do what they do so I could get that same love, same attention? Or
So basically, you saying that person that has bought all that SpongeBob, just using her as a
as
reference,
an example,
that she saw what came with you like in SpongeBob.
yeah,
It wasn't just
that
the
was
fact
it,
that was
it
funny.
wasn't just that,
it's
but that was
what
a
it
start.
represented. Yeah, what it represented. Like, everybody was fucking with you because you had your own self identity. So she saw that you're in her environment, you in her vicinity. So
it's
she
like,
wants
why
to-
not initiate somewhere? So she started with that. And then from
And
that moment forward, the more she was around me, she'll speak like me, start making movements like me. Like, it really all, like, shout out to Jen, because she knows exactly this.
Oh, I thought it was Jen. I'm like, Jen was a follower?
No. Jen is not a but yeah, she's aware of the person who was like this. And it was creepy at one point. It was, because it's like, I would like, so I lived on the second floor of my mom's, and she lived on the first, and I would like go downstairs, and I would
she hear you watch SpongeBob. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? She's like, she's playing my shit upstairs.
And as soon as I would see her, she was like, I saw her and I saw me. Like, it was crazy, because she was like, I'm telling you, it was like the shoe, and she never was like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would pull up and shorty had the jeans tied to her with like the Beef and Brocs or like the Air Force.
That look is so insane in 2021.
You imagine? Do people really do that out still?
Yeah, still do. Yeah, if you like probably like 36 and up, they still do it.
Damn, hold on. You talking shit about the old people?
36 and up.
Damn.
How old is it? Never mind.
How old is what?
None.
Say it.
None.
I thought we not holding back.
Nothing.
Say it.
I don't got enough Casamigos in me yet. So there's that she was able to identify her self-identity based on what you like. You were in her vicinity, and Gaby, you pretty much saying one and the same. That you saying it from a perspective of someone already established their self-identity. That their environment won't have nothing to do with it because it's already established.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think that has anything to do with it, because I just feel like you like what you like, and you now if you don't know who yourself and you want to be following other people just because you see something cool, I feel like that shit is corny.
So
it is, but that's part of getting to know yourself eventually. Like, I'm sure us much younger at one point, if we saw something we liked on somebody, like, we would get it. But
but that's because you like it, not because you doing it because that person has it. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference from I like those, and even if other people have it, I like it, so I'm gonna wear it. Versus, oh, I'm gonna buy that because she's cool and I want to be cool like her.
It's like the attachment that comes with someone that has their self-identity established already.
But you know, so now today in society, I feel like that's what it is. Like, oh, every girl has, like, let me tell you something. The Fendi Skim collab, forget about it.
You ain't getting shit.
I've never even shopped Skims or none of that shit.
and but what I'm saying
They
is,
didn't have my size.
They didn't have your size?
No. I was going to do aerobics in it.
The fact that we know 2 weeks from now, that's what every female is going to be wearing.
Oh. Thanksgiving? Forget about it.
It's sad.
Thanksgiving is going
oh my God. And then that's going to be their living room outfit.
What?
And the crazy shit, they made an announcement. They made a video where they said, this is, what is it called? Garments? Like underneath clothes. You know what I'm saying?
But they're going to wear it.
As going to the club. Like, yeah, females, no disrespect, but y'all kill everything.
Nah. Shout out to the non-self-identity structured women.
They'll go on Instagram, see what other girls is wearing just because they have a certain amount of likes and certain amount of men behind it. They'll cop it just to make themselves feel better. Like,
so
I can't. Like, shit is crazy.
So basically that falls under the line of following. So that leads us to our next question. Look at the segue. Yo, we pick up right where we left off with the segues. So
look at you.
Check you out. So
check you out.
Me, right? With a camera. Nah.
I'm saying if a certain amount of people show love in the comments, you have to show your face.
Nah, it's cat. Anyway, second question.
He's lying, guys.
No, I'm definitely telling the truth.
No, I'm sure people want to see your, especially because you speak.
Yeah, but I gotta speak.
No, I know that, but you speak, you laugh, you throw your little jabs, your little jokes in there.
Ha 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 ha.
Exactly, my point exactly.
But that doesn't mean I'm not going to get on camera.
What do you think, Abby?
I said if we get at least,
peer pressure.
If we get more than
peer pressure,
10 comments,
peer pressure.
But it's not. People want to.
I wanted you to drink with us, and what you said, I ain't falling for that peer pressure, bro.
If we get more than 10 comments, Day is gonna come and say hi, bye. That's it.
Nah, it's cat.
Nah, he's gonna have a piece of advice when he comes on the camera.
Oh yeah, never go on camera when you're not supposed to be on camera. That's my advice. So, second question.
You don't have a piece of advice?
Nah, I don't. My advice is skewed. Like I'm gonna make somebody do some wild shit. Like yo. Let me get to the second question. I ain't gonna say that. Are there benefits in being a follower?
Yes and no. That's kind of tricky. Realistically speaking, I think yes and no.
Yeah, it is tricky because I think it kind of leads to that comment where fake it till you make it.
That's interesting.
Where you being a follower, being around the right people who you are following, you could get where you want to end up becoming a leader and don't have to follow, that person anymore or how they are because you picked up on it where now you.
You think there's a thin line between networking and following? Because I think that's what y'all mixing.
If you want to separate the two, then yeah.
Because I think it's more the networking aspect. You can be around someone that's of stature, but then you don't have to ride their coattails so much
to get where you want.
Okay, but let's say you networking, right? And whatever. What if there's a person that you just met and that person genuinely maybe sees you in them? Well, maybe sees them in you. I said that backwards. And that person genuinely wants to help you reach whatever it is, whatever goal it is that you...
But that wouldn't be following.
I wouldn't consider that following
that's
either.
That's just someone taking you under the wing.
Right, but then
that's guidance.
But people from the outside looking in might be like, oh, he's dick riding.
I would think that's a small-minded person, though. I wouldn't look at it like that. If you hanging with me and I'm guiding you, I wouldn't take it as you following me.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying someone from outside, like Day, let's say it was me and you, right? And Day looking in like, yo, like she's doing mad extra shit. She's on that person's whatever. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I guess it just depends on how you look at it to actually have that statement.
I guess at that point, that's when you have to feel like you can't let people's judgment make you feel any kind of way, which is my problem. I'd be too worried about what people are going to think about me.
Do you think people hang out with more followers than leaders?
Of course.
Nowadays?
I feel like some people get a rush out of that.
Hanging with followers? I mean,
people that follow them.
It's so
I wouldn't want them. I personally, I wouldn't want that. Like, I would want you to be you because why not have more personality in a group rather than... Even though it doesn't always work out, especially on a trip with bunch of fucking bitches.
you really got a thing with hanging out with bitches.
You gonna go there?
What happened? Something happened recently?
Never take a trip with girls you don't fucking know. Point blank.
Duh.
Word of advice.
Because women are so... I don't want to go off topic too much, but women are too difficult to beat. That's too much estrogen in the room.
But you know what's so crazy? We've done it. I think it's just... We done it and we had like minor things like who's taking long to get ready, like shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's catty.
But you know what I'm saying? We didn't have no, I want to fight this bitch or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's never that deep, even if y'all feel like it's that deep.
Oh, my last trip it was.
Well, you wanted to beatbox somebody?
Nah, they wanted to beatbox me.
What you do?
It was like the whole house against Stacy.
What you do? You were speaking your mind.
They were trying to vote Stacy out the house.
Word, like the real world. The real world, the challenge. He was like, yo, she gotta go, man. Niggas was in the confessional.
Yo.
This girl, Stacy, thinks she the shit with a bag of chips and the soda on the side. We gotta get her the fuck out of here. She don't even make her mongol right. That's what they were saying in the confessional. Where y'all went? Poconos?
Costa Rica. Yo,
I wanna go.
And I'm mad because Costa Rica's such a beautiful fucking country.
For a couple.
Nah.
Thank you. That's exactly what I
I seen
you.
Group of like
for a couple.
All right, you know what? So next time if I
For a
I was
couple.
gonna say if I find a man.
Huh?
Nothing.
Listen, I'm not trying to get y'all jammed up on the get back. Like, don't. If y'all need to tell me something off camera, let me know. Gab, you text me you got to pee? I didn't even have to read the text message. That's what you just text me?
No.
Guys, but yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh, Boche's outside. Josh, sorry if you could go get Boche for us? He downstairs. I guess we could keep recording.
Yeah.
You want to cut right here?
No, we could keep.
We can keep recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now this part has to get cut off.
What? Boche?
No, this right here.
Not necessarily. We keep going.
He on the podcast?
No.
Nah, he was standing out. He said he was there last time.
Oh, he wasn't here when he was here.
Oh, he wasn't.
No.
Yeah, he's there.
Does he
Right.
have a mask?
Does he?
I don't know. I have to ask.
Ask him.
Okay.
You got any extra masks?
I don't know if I still have an extra mask.
All right.
I'm
This.
gonna need one if he's just gonna be spectating.
Do I got any mask in the car?
Damn, this is mad extra time.
I mean, this
He
part
said no.
He don't got a mask. Is there a store with a mask?
Is there what?
Is there a store with a mask? Or if you got an extra one?
Let me see.
It's... I'm gonna just tell him to wait. It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Why you didn't tell me?
Unless he's vaccinated, I'd be willing to make that exception.
It's okay. It's okay. I just told him to wait.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be good out there? You know, it's a lot of white people.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was scared going to the
All right,
pizza shop
can
trying
I-
to get y'all.
This part needs to get cut
Yeah.
off. All
I-
this little part needs to
Yeah,
get
I'll do another clap. So
a clap.
3, 2.
Y'all gonna do rubber brown now.
Nah.
What we talking about? Oh, we was talking about they was trying to vote Stacey off the island.
Yeah. They needed me in that island.
Would you ever take another girls trip? Or that was your
With
last?
people I know, like, yeah.
Why would you go on a trip to an international country with strangers in the first place?
Well, I went with someone, you know, who I thought was a friend, and I went for her birthday. But
Never supposed to do that. You
Yeah.
thought you was her friend. That was where you
that's
messed up
key.
at.
And you know what? Maybe not this episode, but I think one episode, I do have a friend that she says we should get into a friends topic
All about friends.
about friends.
How
And
many of us have them?
Yeah, and I think definitely Gaby and I definitely should get into this.
Well, nah, I'll set something up for that. I think that would be a
And
great
I
topic.
think for this one, I do believe we should have someone.
here.
Yes.
That's a mutual friend?
Nope. I want it to be strictly me and you because we got a whole lot to say, and I don't want to give no extra time to another person coming up
No?
on here.
Oh, you got some static for somebody. I know you do.
Oh, I feel that energy.
Hey man, friends. We need friends in our life.
Friends
all right?
and foes. That's
No.
gonna be the title.
Friends and foes.
friends and foes. You
That's-
can book it, buddy. All right. So look.
Stay tuned for that one, guys. We got a
So,
lot to say.
Question number 3.
Talk to us.
Does maintaining your social reputation negatively affect your true self?
Hold on, repeat that.
You want to repeat it again? Can you repeat the question? Does maintaining your social reputation negatively affect your true self?
I think you have to be strong-minded for it not to get to that point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're the type that just lets social media dictate every move that you make rather than your reality, then yes.
Well, it has to do with your social media, yeah, of course, but just outside, like in any other setting that people know you socially.
Of course. I know.
Yeah.
I actually know 2 or 3 like influencers that are like.
That shit does not exist. There's no.
Well,
such thing as
yeah,
influencer.
they don't influence me. But anyway, and
That's
they
gonna be on the friends
obviously,
topic?
yeah, no. They have this persona that they build on on social media, and then when they're out in public, they have to have this fake voice, this fake accent. Like,
Or like
what are
they
you doing?
switched
You're
up.
from New York, bro. We don't.
You
we
know
do
what's-
not talk like little Californian girls. Like,
Oh my gosh, I think we might have one in common.
Oh, it's the same person.
She's a vlogger. Like, we went. We used to chill with her back
You
in
can
the
say her
days.
name. What's she gonna do? Sue us?
no.
No,
It ain't her.
Diana.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about her.
Okay.
Well, I'm actually proud of her. I feel like she's doing a good job.
No, she's doing amazing. But
she talk with a California voice?
But she comes from Harlem. She's a Harlem girl. But now living the lifestyle that she lives, like if you speak to her now, it's different than when we used to hang.
But I feel like she always sounded like that though. Like she never sounded ghetto.
What's ghetto?
What's ghetto?
Ghetto, like
what's ghetto?
She never used a lot of the vocabulary that I would use or that Stacy would use. Like she didn't. I'm ratchet, but I know how to switch it up. I know I got a corporate voice and I got a regular hood voice.
Do your corporate voice.
No, not right now.
No. Do it.
Go for it.
No.
Do it, Gaby.
No.
You
Gabitha.
Hey man, listen.
No, seriously, stop.
Okay, so we do a little job interview. I want to.
What job interview?
But that plays into the question. Like you really gotta switch up. Like on a job interview when you networking with new people.
No, but of course that's different. That's different. I just feel like.
Tell me where you save yourself 5 years from now.
Listen,
I'm celebrating the 5-year anniversary of that question.
Facts. I feel like there's a difference between. It's cool. You can whatever persona it is that you have on social media, you can keep that. But when you're around people that know you for like more than 5, 7, 11 years, who are you trying to fool?
You skip mad even numbers.
But
it's so crazy. I'm very big on that. Like even doing this, like I just feel like you gotta keep it. It's either you limit yourself completely on what you're gonna say, or you gotta give it your all. Because if you're the type to give little half-ass stories, we have people that know us that are watching and be like, yo, Stacy don't do that. Yo, Gaby, she playing game. You know what I'm saying?
They
like,
know you.
They know us exactly.
Like
like that's why I'm like, it's either we just not gonna say it on camera because not everyone needs to know everything we go through and everything that we do, or we just gonna say what it is.
So do you?
I don't want one day we walking down the streets and they like, yo, Gaby, you definitely lied up in that bitch. Like.
Yeah,
that definitely didn't happen, ma. Or
but
like
that happens on a daily basis where people do that just in general, where they lie about what's really going on with them just to fabricate and enhance their reputation.
I think it's more too where it's like the old Gaby and Stacy is what people know, not the grown and mature. Like
because they haven't been around you.
Like I don't be around that many people like before. I think my circle's so fucking small. Like A, B, C. That's
you only got well-rounded people in your circle now. You don't have people that's not going to be there to benefit your life spiritually, mentally.
No, not no more. I feel like, I think at one point, I believed in the more the merrier. Like, the more friends, the better. But that shit is like...
I really don't talk to nobody like that anymore. No, especially now that I'm in a relationship. And it's not because, like, there's people that get in a relationship and forget about them. It's not that. It's just that I'm genuinely like just focused on myself and my happiness, that the close friends that I do have around me and that I speak to, that's all I need. Like, I don't need all those other people who I thought were friends to be like hitting me up and
that's the same thing. Like, I'm okay with my small circle. Like, cool with from time to time you reach out, make sure everybody's good, but that's about it. Like, we don't got to move forward from that point. I don't know. It's just...
So... There is strength in numbers, but not necessarily when it comes to like friends or just associates. Like you don't need that to validate who you are.
You don't.
As far as your identity, like it's the amount of people you know or the amount of people you hang out with is basically what y'all telling me. Like as you mature and you start to refine your self identity, you don't need any external people.
All you really need is yourself.
I feel like the more people you have around you, the more drama, the more people are going to be talking about you in your same circle.
And the more you got to maintain that image of yourself. And
that plays a big part.
Yeah, your image is, I mean, I don't know how it is for y'all, but image isn't too important. Because I don't really care what people think about me. But that's just me.
But that's like what I was saying earlier, that when I was younger, sometimes I still have that problem where I feel like I always have to clear up my name, because if it's not true, I don't want people to keep saying it.
Well, your name is everything, right? Especially out in the street. But
lately I've been learning like just
let people think what they want. You know the true story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because y'all identify. A lot of people still struggle with fully refining their true self.
I feel like if you have to constantly remind people, that I didn't do that, or having to clear your name to a lot of, it's like, what point are you proving? People are gonna talk regardless.
Yeah, of course.
Regardless, true, not true, whatever the case is. It's like, so if this is how you looking at me, if that's what helps you sleep better, then by all means.
Well, it's misery loves company when it come down to it. You know, everybody has so much idle time on their hands, like attacking someone's image, identity, their reputation is just
that's because they're projecting their own little issuos onto other people.
Yeah, absolutely. So, with that being said,
100%,
100,000%. Yo, you haven't said that in a minute. Nah, we haven't been in.
We haven't been here.
That's
in
what
a
it
minute.
was. So,
that is so funny.
What y'all think is? What are the differences between being a follower and being an individual?
There's a lot of differences.
A follower at the end of the day is just you doing everything that you're around. Like if I'm a follower with Gaby, everything Gaby's doing, I'm going to take note and I'm going to want to do it too. Being an individual is like Gaby could be like, I want to do this. And I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to do that. Instead, like you want to go to point A, I'm going to go to point B. We're going to always have different outlooks. We're not going to always agree. And that's Gaby being Gaby, and that's Stacey being Stacey.
We couldn't tell on this podcast. Y'all agree with everything.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Like,
knock on wood. Y'all me a
No, but I don't think we agree.
You know what it is? Like we balance each other out, where we do have a lot of similarities, but there are a lot of things where I feel like Gaby's more to herself. I'm more like out there, like open-minded. I speak more freely.
So you're an optimist, is what you're telling me, and Gaby is more reserved.
To a certain,
not a pessimist, but you're just reserved.
But I'm also learning now, because of what I've been through recently, keeping more.
Yo,
of my
what
mouth
happened
shut.
through this 2 weeks I've been going? What's going on?
No, it was before that. But I'm. learning,
you wasn't really giving up the source.
Yeah, no. I'll give it up. So one day that we actually could get into topic of it, I will put the whole story on. So
who knows when that's gonna be?
But
I'm gonna make sure she does
I'm still waiting on what Gaby got to say.
In regards to what?
Whatever she want to say and indulge. Because it seemed like we haven't hit that topic.
We haven't, and she does have something that she did want to share with everyone. You know, very personal. But I'll let, whenever she's ready, she'll tell them.
And whenever you're ready, I'm assuming.
No, I have no problem saying what it is.
Yeah, check us out, episode 124. when they ready to let us know.
I don't have no problem talking about it. I just feel like the right topic hasn't come up for me to talk about it, but I don't have a problem.
Submit your topics to the Mellow Spear Shows page and our email, themellow.spearshows1@gmail.com for topics. If you really want to know, send those topics.
All right, so let me tell you guys, right? So I got a text message, and this is a little off topic. We're gonna do a little freestyle for you guys today. And I got a message from somebody from Boston. And shout out to Ale from Boston.
Shout out to
Ale. We almost died on a boat together.
Yes, we did.
Yo, what type of adventures y'all be doing?
We were so spontaneous back in the days. Like, I randomly woke up, like somebody was like, yo, Stace, we out on a yacht. Yo, Gaby, Ale, we out on a yacht. Next thing you know, we ended up in 3 islands, like living our fucking best life. But she did text me and she was like, Stace, I want you, since you're recording today, she's like, I have a question for you guys. And the question is, why are men and females so afraid to tell each other how to better their sex life? Like, I asked Gaby, right?
I told Stacey that I'm not afraid to tell somebody to better their game. Like, bro, you trying to please me, or you trying to please yourself by thinking you pleasing me? Which one?
So we was talking about, like,
I don't be scared to open to say.
But there's so many men. There's men who are afraid to tell the woman, like, yo, this is how I like head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
God. And then the same thing with females. Like, females will let a man eat everywhere but lick the clit. And then it's like, bro, you really let this man for 30 minutes down there in your vagina, and you was just staring at the ceiling like, when is this over?
We could have did this for episode 6.
No, I had to throw it out there.
Nah, it's because like I wanted to be prepped for that because I was on the identity.
No,
train.
I said freestyle. We freestyling.
I respect it.
We freestyling. So this is where
you want me to give men a male perspective?
Yes, like, cause there are females. Shout out to the females who do tell men, "Yo, you doing too much." It's simple. Just lick the clit.
You want me to break it? I'll break it down as simple as I can.
Like, are you guys afraid to embarrass the female?
Do not generalize it because it's not.
Okay,
me.
yeah, it's too much people.
But if you were to ask me, and I'll keep it candid, it's easy for us to get us off as far as men. It's not hard. Now, women, it's a lot more complex. Sex is designed, in the principle of it, for women. It's complex. You have a G-spot, you have a clit, you have all these little nerve endings, millions of them. So you have that. So it's a little bit difficult for men that are so eager to just get y'all to just get their shit off. The concept is it's easy for us to get our shit off. So with us knowing that, get the woman off first. Foreplay.
But it still don't do nothing though.
What you mean? Because you
guys be doing the most.
Yo, you know what's let me tell you something. The worst thing, Gaby, please tell me I'm wrong. Is a man like going down there eating it out and they doing their thing, and then I don't know where they just switch up the tongue game and they just throw you off. Throw you all the way off, and in your head you're like, yo, bro, you just fucked my whole shit up right now. Like,
all you have to do with your tongue is spell out the alphabet on the clitoris.
I'm fucking crying. So you be like, I don't even want to do this shit on camera like the whole.
That's what I was told. Listen, I learned.
Is that a thing?
No,
I never heard of it.
It is.
Yo, I do have a friend where she says when she does give head to her husband, she sings the national anthem like. And it works. It works because the moaning on the excuse my language.
Yo, listen, check this out.
Sorry guys, I'm like,
I'll give up the source right now. From my understanding, what I learned that when you're giving a girl cunnilingus on her clit, what you have to do is you have to have 2 Altoids positioned on your cheeks. That's peppermint. The peppermint oil adds a little tang and swang to your
that shit though.
Yes, it does. Have you ever had it?
Yes.
Cap. Anyway.
Actually, it was a Halls, the white one.
My point, I said Altoid.
That shit is way mintier.
I said Altoid peppermint because it has peppermint oil in it. Peppermint oil adds a little razzle dazzle to your clitoris. So you do that.
So what does Halls have?
Oh, Halls is going to just give your sore throat immunity. That's all.
Alan, this was for you, ma.
Yeah, she wanted it. I'm giving all the dudes a
she
sauce.
Was motivated because I'm driving to work. It's so funny. I'm driving to work and I get this text from my cousin. I'm like, Alan never texts me unless it's something serious. Like, we have these deep heart-to-hearts randomly. Like, that's when me and her connect. Mm. So the fact that she texts me, I'm like, okay, maybe she's about to break something down. Like, she's going through something, you know? Mm. She texts me, Stace, I have a topic for you. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, wow, today is a perfect day. Fuck it. Like, let's freestyle. You always want to freestyle questions, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to take over and I'm going to freestyle with something. Even though it does have to do with identity, too. You got, step
Let me
up.
see how I can freestyle that. Okay. So you think that, all right, we'll go with sexual identity. You think that men don't have strong sexual identity as far as what they can command with a woman?
I mean, maybe they're just scared to let a
I feel
female,
like I've encountered,
because you know what it is. It could be where the female might take it offensive. Like, what are you saying, that I don't know how to give you head? Like, I've been giving head 20 years. Like,
no,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, in the back of dude's brain, like, they know an insult is coming, so they just rather just get their shit off.
But we're communicating. That's why you have to understand your partner.
But y'all shame us.
I mean, I wouldn't. Like, if my man tells me right now, like, yo, babe, this is how I like it, I'm be like, all right,
I would probably shame my guy if
you don't tell
me. In the past, I've had a guy that, yo, you would have thought he was like a sex, what do you call that, sex therapist or a sex
goddess or something?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he didn't know how to do nothing.
But every woman is different, though.
No, but that's what
the
I'm
thing.
saying. Like, if you gonna act like you can't talk the talk and walk the walk,
if you're not about it.
Listen, I'm very traumatized about this topic.
Are you really? Damn, I threw you so off, right? This is great. I love it. I'm glad.
Yeah, just my trauma, right? Yeah.
You know what it is? Because you're so accustomed to knowing what the hell's going to happen next. Sometimes...
You want to switch it up on me, right?
Yeah, we have to.
I'm traumatized. Anyway.
Are you?
Why are you traumatized?
Seriously, why?
You don't like that if a female was to tell you you're doing it the wrong way or do it this way?
I'm not traumatized. I'm traumatized over sex overall.
What?
I don't know. You just left me speechless.
I've had sex. Don't just sit here and make it seem like I'm a super virgin.
I'm sure you have.
I love vagina, but I'm just saying. I'm very... I don't speak about this stuff.
I mean, not necessarily you have to go into full-blown details. It's more
I already gave up the sauce already. Peppermint Altoids, fellas. Peppermint Altoids.
I'm going to stop in the bodega after this.
I'll holler at bullshit. Yo, bro, you really want to turn her out right now, bro?
Damn.
Peppermint Altoids.
You know what's so crazy?
And ice cubes.
You can't, like, when you do something different to a partner, it's like, damn, now this shit just fucked you all the way up.
Somebody ever, I want to get raunchy. Anybody, ever suck the fart out your ass? All right, yeah, thank you. Now we can switch topics because I turned y'all off. Thank you. Let's get back on topic. Thank you. That's all I wanted to do. Get back on track. That's all.
No.
Nobody ever did that to y'all? Any crickets?
That's actually very disturbing.
No, it's not.
That's embarrassing.
No, it's not. How is that embarrassing?
No. All right, to each his own. To each his own, because we don't know if, like, maybe he's done it and we don't want to offend nobody. I don't know. Listen, people have a preference.
No.
People have a preference.
Wait, no. Since we here now.
It could be where he sucks the fart out of his wife's ass.
We here now.
I don't want to offend nobody.
We here now.
As it's been done to me.
No, we here now.
No.
Y'all do ass play?
Wait, what do you mean ass play? Like we eat ass?
No, do y'all groceries taken out with an EBT card with the mouth?
EBT card?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like that though.
You don't like your ass eating?
That's not your thing? I might ask Bullshit when we get out of here.
You can ask
What about you, Gabby? I mean, Stacey.
Gabatha? You want me to answer for Gabby?
No. Stacey, what's
what's my, if I like it?
By you not directly answering me, knows that you like it. Wait, matter of fact, you do like it. We spoke about this on IG Live. Yeah, you do like ass play. My bad.
Don't bring the 2019 back.
No, for real.
Then that's how we started this.
Your ass play.
Eating conversation.
You like ass play. It's okay.
No, hold the fuck.
So have you had a fart sucking out your ass? No, we here now. We not going anywhere. No, the questions is over now. No one's ever.
I personally. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm with a man that I really like, I'm holding my shit to the next day till he leaves. Like, I just don't feel comfortable.
So you never had ass play done to you?
Sucking a fart.
Gabby's boyfriend, don't give her a laxative. Just eat her ass.
I don't know, but like I said, it's a preference for everybody. But that's bugged out.
That shit ain't
so what do you do?
I don't even think that's possible.
You just wait there like, so hold on, let me ask you something.
No, yes it is. If that fart is like sitting there.
Oh my God.
And then
no, I can't
then your man just be like, yeah, you got a fart on you right now?
Yo, that's crazy.
Your man getting you like.
That's not normal.
No, it's not. I mean, yes, it is.
Wait, okay, so let me say, if you go to like XX porn, I mean, what's that? One of those porn websites.
You know what it is. Stop stuttering.
Don't do that.
You know what it is.
Don't do that.
You know what it is.
Stop. So is there a category where it's like
you know what the porn site it is?
Okay, I do know the XX, but anyways, I never searched the category of sucking farts.
And now Stacey's gonna have an assignment for tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Altoid peppermints flavored, and then if Stacey has a fart in the tuck,
I would never do that.
Just ask her when you smack so yeah, pow. You got a fart on you right now, pow. Suck it out.
I can't.
We here now. It's too late. You already traumatized me. Now I'm exposing my trauma. It's all right. It's cool. I suck the.
So this is what. So that's why you traumatized.
Oh no! I'm not traumatized because that.
Because a girl farted on you
and you sucked it out. Wait, so you like?
Nah.
Wait. I'm sorry. I never had a friend. Thank God.
Yo, Josh, you ever did ass play with your girl?
That's not your business. He has a whole wife.
You had a wife?
Yes, he's
He's
married.
married.
You
You see
married
his
for real?
finger?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
His
So-
wife put a ring on it.
No, he put a ring on
I
her.
know. I'm trying to be
Okay,
funny.
you know what's so crazy? This is so off topic. How do you feel about women proposing to men?
Oh yeah, for sure,
Oh,
hands down. Yeah, get
Jim
on your knees
Jones
for me.
vibes? Jim Jones vibes?
No,
Jim Jones,
Chrissy vibes.
Jim Jones ain't never marrying that girl.
No, he's never. But
never gonna marry her.
you know what's so funny?
I don't think I could ever do it.
I don't think so. And it's
Yes, you could. It's your pride. Get rid of your pride. Just get on one knee. We
I
here. We chilling. We
can't.
waiting
I'm
on y'all.
Sorry, because what if
I wear
what
size
if he
7
doesn't
and
want to
rings.
marry me? Like,
No, but it's the same thing that a man gets from
Yes,
a female.
but
But
it's like-
I
I think a man has more of a feeling that she wants to marry me.
I think a man, when they are ready to propose to their woman, I feel like that's when they ready.
It's a
Like
From my
the very beginning, I think a man could sense like this woman is gonna say yes
oh
to me.
listen, a man like just like how
with
a
a woman, it's like tricky.
no,
Mm-hmm.
just like how a woman knows whether or not they want to continue a conversation, deal with a dude, or have sex with a dude, or just engage with a dude the first 5 minutes. It takes a dude about 6 months to a year to identify, if I want to continuously deal with this woman long term.
Right. That's why I feel like as a female, it's harder for you to get on a knee and propose to a man because
No, it's not, 'cause
men are
you-
not that there with their feelings. And even if they are, they're still going to be like
Reluctant. Yeah, they reluctant.
yeah,
Because
so-
it's commitment. Like commitment is
Right.
a big thing, and it comes
Josh, you proposed, right? Yeah.
you formally propose.
How would
And-
you felt if your wife proposed to you? Like, would that have been odd?
No.
You would have been okay with that as well?
Yeah. It would've been
Okay.
Cause they understand the dynamic
But how
of
long
the
have you
commitment.
guys been together for?
I mean, before I proposed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
You see,
That's
but
But
that's
when-
a good amount of time.
So when you as a man, not just marriage, but when did you identify that I'm gonna deal with this woman long term?
Probably a year 4 or 5.
So it took you a little bit. Was it commitment issues or just
No, I just
feeling out process?
no, I just know that I've seen a lot of people's shit not work out, and it's because they didn't allow. Like you have to let shit happen. You have to
Mhm.
allow
Mm-hmm.
all, not just good things to happen, but you have to allow a lot of
The
The
shit.
bad
storm.
things,
You gotta allow
definitely,
you gotta embrace the storm.
Yeah. And,
You have to.
Yeah.
Like, it's the only way to balance. You don't.
see?
Any relationship, it's gonna be peaches and cream. The main challenge is
You know, peaches and cream is a good thing. Both of
to
them,
go through them hard times, the uncomfortable conversation. Like, that's what really matters.
Not just that, just the ebbs and flows of communication, the ebbs and flows of actions when people are mad, when people are sad. In
Let me ask you
relationships,
guys something. Like, if trust is broken, can trust be regained?
hardest thing to regain.
It is, but is it
Yeah.
possible?
I think it depends on how bad you want it.
Yeah.
Because I've had situations in a few of my relationships where I could have said I can't trust you again, but you have to put your mind to it. Like if you forgive the person, then you can't keep bringing that
up.
thing up. Like you have to get past it and act like it never happened, and now you got to trust the person again because in reality that's what it is.
There's so many things
it's
that
effort.
that get put back in with just dealing with that, like egos playing a part, insecurities, flaws from the distrust. from the
It does
betrayal.
play a major role, but I just feel like once you say I forgive you for what you did, you can no longer bring up whatever it
But
is.
that's you projecting your principle of that,
Theory.
like don't bringing it up on someone else that can still has to restore that trust with you.
Right, but what if I'm saying me as a person, like if the person fucked up on me and I'm willing to stay and I forgive that person, I can't continue
But
bringing
that's
that
a
up.
choice. But you don't know how your feelings are going to sway in the heat of the moment.
Right.
It comes with
but-
restraint and
but then I have
conditioning.
to
It's more.
there.
It's more of a mental thing where you gotta mentally, like, if you want to move forward, right, with the person, and trust has been broken, where you have to mentally like prep yourself in the sense where it's like, all right, now that I chose to move forward, I have to limit on bringing that situation up to just keep reliving that. You get what I'm saying? Are there gonna be times where it might cross your mind? Definitely. Why? Because we're humans in regards to it. But again, you made a choice where you want to move forward. So bringing that up is gonna be like, so we're just gonna keep reliving the past, and you should have made the choice of just walking away.
But
Yeah.
it gets complex unless you're a direct person. Like for instance, with me, I believe that all men should go through 3 things with women, and it's almost inevitable. I learned this through when I first dealt with a woman. You deal with heartbreak first, you deal with anger the second girl, and the third one will probably disappoint you. And then the last girl.
I like that, and I feel like I know someone who's probably been through
all
3.
I've been through exactly like my first woman that I lost my virginity to. She broke my heart.
Aww.
The second, all right, chill. The second one, I don't do a go to motion. I'm just trying to be candid. The second one, she got me angry. The third one,
so she took a side out of you that it wasn't a norm to you.
Nah, she took me completely out of my character. And then the third one, she was able to disappoint me with what she did. So now I'm in a space where I'm already jaded because I don't trust women off rip. And then
such a bad feeling, man.
It is. It's unfortunate. I'm not proud of it, but I know a lot of men in general just nowadays just don't trust women. So that's why they go out.
I mean, it's vice versa.
For instance, boom, I had a customer yesterday. He was with one of his side joints. And I dropped it. He asked me, yo, bro, you could drop her off and then take me to my other spot. I was like, I bet. He dropped the girl off. And then when I dropped him to his next spot, it was his main joint. And I'm psychologically, I'm psychoanalyzing. I'm like, trust within men for women is so dismantled because dudes' egos and pride get crushed by women. Now, granted, there are a lot of men that do fuck up women's emotion and women's theory of a man outside of their own father, but men get hurt too.
No, and they do it, and you know what? It's not spoken enough.
I just think that if men were to show their feelings more, it'll happen less.
Vulnerability is almost like,
you know,
it's
what it is?
Taboo for men to women.
People always talk on what women go through. Men, we never really speak on what men go through.
Because we got to get up and get to it.
And you're taught to do that. You don't have to do that.
I know we don't have to, but if we don't get to it, then no women is going to withstand through us through the storm.
I don't think that's true.
Because you created a platform already with your man now where that's non-existent.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about dudes that's trying to build with the women, and she's so like caught up in everybody else instead of her man that she's putting a standard on her man that her man can't really get to right now. So a man feels insecure.
Shorty should focus on herself and try to get herself there without a dude.
But that goes back to the identity aspect. She thinks that she's supposed to have this identity,
man
like
to take care
of her,
That's true.
cater to her. But the man is trying to build on his own. He's trying to build an empire. And women don't have the patience or the wherewithal to stay.
I actually read something when a man is like being a little distant and stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing something to you. It's just they have things within themselves that they got to just focus and kind of recharge. And as a woman, or you being their partner, you shouldn't put more pressure on them on some like, why are you being so distant? You know what I'm saying?
But that's also a problem though, because if it's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you ask a man, "Are you okay? Like, what's wrong?" They're gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm good."
But
if you keep,
that's maybe the relationship that you have.
That's our braggadocio as men. Like, we can't show no vulnerability to our women because we, from an ideology standpoint, we have to be y'all protectors, y'all providers, y'all servants.
Then how are we supposed to? I don't want to say fix a man because you got to fix yourself. But as a female, and let's say your man is feeling some kind of way or whatever, and you as a female, you want to help him. Like, how would you
comfort? Listen, at some point in time,
but how if the person keeps saying,
listen,
I guess when you know your man, you know when they need extra comfort or where they're lacking. That's, I guess, you being their spouse, you know where to pick them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but to a man, they probably be like, "Oh, you nagging me? Like, I'm not in the mood right now. You bothering me?" Like,
because y'all created an environment where it's nagging. Because I was in a relationship
like that before.
But
maybe
women,
because I didn't have that understanding.
Just like women, just like men can create an environment of distrust where a woman is always on her man back. about being trustworthy. A man can feel like a woman created a environment of not comfortability where I can be vulnerable.
Because of all those issues you were bringing to my attention.
It's a double-edged sword. Like, look, there's two things.
That's just so
communication is key and comprehension is key.
It's all about
I can communicate
but
everything
if you don't
to you.
Understand
me, then we ain't going nowhere.
Yep.
Where can we go?
And that's where the logic of people lack so much of not understanding your partner or friends or anything. Like, I can tell you everything. If you don't actually understand what I'm telling you, then we would never really see eye to eye.
Not only that, just unconditional understanding without any form of judgment, shaming, insulting.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy
listen.
because so many people be like, yo, I don't judge. And then you kind of tell them a story or you tell them something.
And they'll judge.
And then they'll make certain unnecessary comments or you'll be like, yo, but I thought you don't judge. And they'll be like, oh, no, I'm not judging. Oh, you are because of your response, your face expressions, and your body language.
It's a lot of projecting nowadays of how people will handle things on
so
someone
crazy.
else. It's unfortunate.
It's crazy.
So going back to just men being vulnerable, it's difficult. I can't be vulnerable with women because a lot of men can't do this because y'all don't create I'm not saying particularly y'all, but women generally can't create an environment nowadays where men can open up without being shamed or insulted or put down. It's difficult because women are so gung-ho on
females. Sorry to cut you off. Females tend to throw shit back in men's faces.
Of course, but
And
that's because women are jaded too.
It is.
And it's a fucked up thing. Like, dealing with the person that I was dealing with, you know, he has that issue where he will open up and females will throw shit back in his face. So now he's at a place where
feel
it's
like everyone is gonna do that.
Exactly. So, you know, let's say when I was dealing with this person, like, that was one of the things where he told me, like, yo, it's not because of you, but it's just I'd rather just keep more things to myself so I don't go through that again. You know? And it's whack because it's like, damn, so now I got to pay the price for what these other past females done to you.
Of course.
And it sucks. It sucks because it's like
the circle of life.
You know, you don't want, I want you to be you. I want you to be comfortable with me. I want you to speak to me the same way that I want to speak to you. If I tell you something, no, I don't want you to throw it back in my face. You know, I want you to honor what I'm telling you the same way
and
I'm
understand I'm saying everything I'm saying to you in confidence, knowing that you're not going to use it. People weaponize vulnerability.
And it's strange. Like,
OD.
It's just, I don't know, man. Like,
I don't say shit to nobody. Like, I'll give everybody around me surface level information just to satisfy people. Because if I told y'all internally what I feel like, I know it's going to be, I know humans enough
to know that it's going to get thrown
not
back
just
in your
women,
face.
just humans enough.
No,
to
as for friends as well.
Just where I can keep y'all at bay, where y'all feel satisfied, where y'all feel like y'all know dating. And men feel like that.
And you want to leave that as a mystery.
I have to, because not for me personally.
But you know, damn if you're doing that. If you're too mystery, then you're just sneaky.
Yeah, of course. You get labeled.
You get labeled as like, that person's mad sneaky. You know what I'm saying?
That goes along the line of shaming, insulting some people.
You can't call a person sneaky just because they're not telling you enough information. Like, you should call yourself nosy for wanting to know the information.
That's the jaded idea that women have, because they dealt with people that were actually
being sneaky, because they kept so many things from the person.
Them. But in reality, people just don't want to tell you the in-depth things that they're going through because they feel too vulnerable to that person, and they feel like they're gonna vulnerability is weaponized now.
That's true.
From both ends.
I guess you gotta know how to express yourself where you're not giving too much, but you're giving enough not to be, I guess. And again, you don't even have to care if anybody does call you sneaky, because you know that you're not being sneaky. Your conscience is clean. You're saying what, if it gets put out there, you don't care. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whatever you feel like it needs to be sacred, you don't have to share with the world. Only you, yourself, and whoever you decide that you truly do trust, that's all the only people that need to know. I think, like, now in my space, I'm being more sacred with what I share with people because of that. It's like, damn if you do and damn if you don't. Like,
because you understand that you identify the operation of people nowadays. You know they can use it.
Like I said, I gave people too much of the benefit of the doubt. To trust, like, it's like I feel like once a person confides in me, I'm like, okay, I could confide in them because I'm the person where you could tell me whatever.
That's why I don't even like meeting new people.
And it's crazy.
Y'all
because
met me. Y'all was opening up. Stacey told me about her butt escapades and
that was just everybody
that's
was on board.
No, that's personal though. You telling me that and we expounding on it. That was personal.
Was it?
What?
That shit we got fans paid.
But I'm saying, like, even as much as we put a comic curtain over it, like, that's personal for you.
I mean, it is, like I said, maybe it was something, like I said,
it's personal for her, but she's comfortable speaking about it. I'm comfortable
speaking on.
But that's still personal. It's super personal. Definitely.
But like I said, there's certain things that I'm okay with freely speaking for, because I know a lot of people relate. They're just shy to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was open. You was out there like, they licking my ass.
And it's like bittersweet, where it's like, I'm happy that I'm not ashamed to talk about certain things.
You own your truth.
But then there's things that, because you speak so much on it, it bites you in the fucking ass.
In what way?
In the sense where if you speak to the wrong people, it could bite you in the ass.
But you're owning your truth. How can you weaponize anything if you're
That's
owning
where judging
it?
And because.
But you're owning it though. That's
you can own it, but it just sucks that at one point you trusted someone enough to tell them something so personal, and that person is gonna use it against you in the future. Like, that shit is just.
Or
whack.
you're being judged because of what you've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took time to share something.
I think it hurts. I think when a person throws it back in your face, I think the fact that the person was capable of doing that hurts more than the actual
truth being out there.
Whatever the thing was.
Listen, like, with my situation, with whatever has been put out there, it is what it is. And not in the sense where, because it caused pain, it caused drama, it caused a lot of shit.
But you accepted what happens behind the back end of it.
I do. It's more of the answers, like, I fucked with you at one point. So for you to do a low blow because you're that malicious, that's the part where it's like, okay, damn, like, this is how you maneuver. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like that hurts more.
You know what's the crazy shit? It's like, we could do a tit for tat, but it's like, what am I gonna gain out of that?
What I've learned early, like, I'm 28 now. I probably learned this around when I was like 22. Yeah, 22, 23. Humans are known to disappoint, regardless of what element it is, what information they have. And they are known.
It sucks that I'm 30, gonna be 31, and it sucks that I'm learning all of this.
No, it's not. As long as you learn,
and I'm learning.
You gotta learn this at 50. It don't matter as long as you learned it.
You know why I say it sucks? Because I feel like I'm already at a point where I don't need to be in unnecessary drama. My life is stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I want in life. I know what I want to do. I'm happy where I'm not, I'm not happy because I don't have it all, but I'm content at my space at the moment. I'm enjoying my journey.
Currently.
I'm enjoying my journey now. And that's how it should be.
And you understand the trajectory in which it's going to go, your apex, your climax.
So the fact that I allow myself to get put in a childish drama to cause a crazy conflict between me and my happiness, it's where it's like, damn, Stace, like, I don't think I should have been in this situation. I should have known better. To use the word friend so loosely on saying, like, that's my friend. When it's been brought to my attention, and like, yo, Stace, not everyone is your friend. And you have to really sit back and really know who your friend and who's not your friend. Like, I could count right now, and it's probably like Gaby and like 3 other people who are actually my friend.
I'm not your friend. I'm still a stranger. It's all good. Nah, I'm gonna take another shot. I don't even know.
Listen.
It's cool.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't speak to Gaby all the time, 24/7. We don't,
Stop.
But
you shouldn't have to classify, like,
but it's so crazy that
I
know, like, Gaby knows secret of mine. I know secrets of Gaby. And even when we have fallouts and we stopped speaking for a few months, got back, I never was like, oh, let me go tell the world how Gaby.
I think that shit is whack.
I can't see how y'all.
Because
y'all
I
think y'all fall out.
have a few people that I stopped talking to, and they did that to me, and I could have aired everything out.
But
that says more about the person than it does of you.
But
That's what I'm
here's
saying,
the
like-
thing: people went to you for vulnerability, but you understood that you can weaponize it against them.
Mm-hmm.
But how would that make you look?
Exactly what
That's-
I'm saying.
that's
It
how
says more of that person talking
that's-
shit.
Than it does you.
Because that's I feel like I love saying this shit. I feel like that's some gangster shit. For a person to go out and talk shit about you, knowing that you
the
have
person knows shit about
triple
of the amount of
you.
info.
Like
I wouldn't
you
even
gangsta.
I wouldn't even break it down like that because
really
vulnerability is vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? Like information, it's different degrees to it, but it's not. We can't do comparatives on whose is worse, what information is worse. The fact that you just have the information
Yeah.
And never
the
let
fact
it
that
out,
you
that
don't even
says-
say nothing is good enough.
100%. Let me tell you something.
I'm proud of myself.
It don't matter.
You
Because
should
I
be.
could have been a petty ass B and really aired a lot of people's business out.
Oh, I
but
could have ended bitch's career.
It is what
I
it
could have
is.
ended
But
bitch's
what-
career.
but-
And let me be. I
So
could have
what-
ended bitch's career. Career.
They got a career. They got a career. What they do? They influencers?
Wherever they work at, I could have ended bitch's career.
How?
Oh,
How-
they know how if they ever watch this.
You want to say their name?
No, she knows.
No. She's gonna know if she watches.
Yo,
it.
women are real spiteful, man.
And I didn't, and I chose not to. You know why?
When
because-
when they go low, we go high.
Because what goes up must come down.
Let me give you
And
guys a
what
piece of
goes
advice.
around
Before we
comes
end
around.
this, let me give you guys a piece of advice. Never speak your happiness to anyone. Anyone.
Y'all don't tell me when you're happy.
Huh?
Y'all told me y'all was happy to be back.
We were.
So I'm gonna use it against y'all. Like, yo, they was happy because I left.
No, not like that. You just I don't
you don't
think,
share your happiness with everybody.
Yes, I was gonna correct you. I don't think is that don't share it with anyone. It's just you have to be very careful because
You gotta
people
choose
are
wisely.
jealous of your happiness.
Like, let me tell you something. I'm beyond happy for her. I see her and I see the joy, and it makes me happy because I know things that she's been through.
She's joyful.
Don't do that.
You joyful? What you happy about?
Me, everything.
You know,
I'm in
she's at
such
she's at a
healthy,
great
good
space. You know what I'm saying? And I seeing someone go through things, seeing them cry, seeing them call you like, yo, this shit happened.
Yeah, but the cries.
Yes. Listen, it has happened.
For real, you be crying.
I'm a crybaby.
So what I'm saying is, like, again, I don't speak to her every day, but just to know her vibrant energy is positive, and she has no room for negativity. I'm proud of her because it takes a journey to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks that I was at that point where I was reaching more of my happiness, and because I shared it with the wrong people, it's ruined my happiness.
Let me ask you this: Do y'all think that people block their journey from reaching true happiness by worrying about other people?
I
They
think
do.
you do.
You
And-
gotta just, I think, like, you come to a point where you just gotta let shit go, do what's best, make yourself happy, find yourself, and then whatever you're gonna attract that's gonna make it better will come along with time.
So let me ask you this: nobody's ever really truly happy yet?
No.
Because there's other things.
Wow, of course.
Y'all can be in a relationship and still not be
Yeah.
like fully
And that's
satisfied.
that's
but
when it-
right now, like
Yeah, that's when you
2021
still
right
gotta
now.
work towards that. You never stop working on happiness.
Okay.
There's always more room for happiness.
So
You could be happy in a relationship, but maybe you want to change your lifestyle or your career or something. But as long as something is bringing you happiness, because everything can't be fucked up in your life.
So for the viewers that's going to watch this episode and even the haters, what is your
Which,
advice?
by the way, we have a lot of people that watch the show that we never thought would even watch the show.
So shout out to
Shout
them.
out to them.
What, y'all don't deal with them no more?
No. This is what I'm saying. I had a friend who I haven't spoken to in a very long time. Shout out to Janice.
Shout out to Janice.
Y'all just
And
name
Shout out to
dropping
Janice.
like
Janice, you made Stacy download Uber for the first time ever.
Yes.
You got Uber now?
This was in a Miami trip.
Okay.
And thanks to her, she reached out to me the other day trying to congratulate Gaby and I on this podcast. And she's the one who brought to my attention, like, Stace, you got to speak about friends. Why? Because at one point, before we close this down, guys, we had a group of friends where it was just so much fucking drama.
Women just
no. But when I tell you,
like, MTV fucked up by not giving us a show.
Yo, we should have had a show. Because we were like the most dramatic bougie bitches.
It was more. It was more than he said. It was 7 of us.
It was.
I want to say maybe like 9. Count in your head. Don't say no names.
Nah, say the names. Yeah, we'll blur it out. What?
It was like 8 or 9.
I heard one of them.
Yeah.
But, she's also had a fallout with the girls. Not all of them, but some of them. The same with me. I don't speak to none of them, just some. Gaby as well. And other group of girls, like, again. And it started where we had this thing where we would always go out to eat. Every weekend, remember? Going out to eat to every restaurant there was, like, in the city. And with that, it was just so much fucking drama. Like, I never...
Just to what, though?
I don't know.
Like,
it was
where we're going to go eat, what town we're going, who's splitting the bill.
It was, long story short, it was... like I said, we will get into it. Janice, I promise you, we will speak on it more. But we got to cut it short. Where...
Well, we already been over like an hour.
Let's say Gaby and I was with one of the girls. That one person will talk about the other girls. Do you get what I'm saying? And then when that person will get with the other girls. You know what's the crazy
part? That at that time, there was no group chats on iMessage, right? There was no group chat.
No, there was.
No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't. Because we never had a group chat. I'm pretty sure we would have had. No.
What year was this?
It was like 6 years ago.
Like
2012.
They didn't have it.
Like 12, 13.
I remember us having
12,
group
13.
chats.
You hear me?
I don't have it on my...
I don't think so.
I don't think I have.
I feel like there was no group chats at that point. I feel like group chats would have been way better because I think there would have been a whole lot of confrontation if there was group chats.
But yeah.
Yo, women got mad.
They do. And it sucks to be a female and drama. Like, we definitely go through a lot. Especially when it comes to female drama. Like I said, the less friends, the better. Piece of advice, my opinion, Gaby's opinion. That whole having different group of friends, girlfriends, trusting everybody, it's a no-no. And if you do have that, congratulates to you, embrace it. There's not too many good people out here anymore who are genuinely happy for you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've learned my lesson now. It's never share your happiness with everyone because not everybody wants to see you happy, period. I shared happiness with the wrong people and now they completely shitted on it and it sucks.
Even with this?
100%.
What they said? Let me know their names. Tell me right now. No. Tell me right now.
We'll get to that.
Listen, I'm fried right now. You might as well just tell me so I can just air them motherfuckers out.
We'll get to that.
We're going to get to that. Next episode, we might just talk about friends next episode.
Yeah, no.
Next episode is going to be
episode 6. If you guys wanted to make it about friends, let us know. And we will definitely get to that. Gaby has a few things she wants to get off her chest. Oh, Stacey got a lot of shit to get off.
So if you watch this episode, make sure you tune into next episode. Cause matter of fact, I'm about to open up my notes right now in the car. Bullet point. I'm about to put a PowerPoint presentation and everything.
You know what I'll do?
I'll put pictures, Instagram,
and put little clouds pointing at who is fake, who's what, who's
like this bitch right here. She didn't come with me to the club that night and left me in the club.
We gonna put like a little cloud. This bitch lived the whole fake facade. We thought she had the money.
Oh, yeah.
And the bitch filed for bankruptcy.
Hold on. Y'all name dropping for real for that?
No. We're not.
No. Name drop.
You know what it is? We're not gonna name drop because at the end of the day, we were cool with these people. At least
you don't give a fuck.
No, Gaby and you see, we don't move that way. We give that much respect where whatever happened, whatever transpired, cool. Yeah, if y'all do tune in and y'all know what happened, y'all know who these people are.
Listen,
and that's just bottom line.
Say names. I'm gonna say a name.
we're not trying to get messy.
it's
God forbid we like they try to sue us because they see we got
for what?
We what you mean for what? Isn't that shit called
defamation?
Yes.
If it's true, how is it defamation?
Because
they have to prove cause that it was opposite what y'all saying. If y'all had proof that what
we're just not gonna do that. That's it. We're not gonna do it.
I'm dropping names.
All right, guys. Well, stay tuned. We back like cook crack every Wednesday.
Yeah,
next episode,
and we drop the 15th.
The stars of the
Let us know
show,
how you guys
dealers.
feel about this episode. I know
Bye,
we did
guys.
a little twist.
Super dear detour.
We had to little freestyle for this one. Just
we should do that freestyle. A freestyle question.
And I do
it
shout out to Ale
way
because she really made us freestyle. So shout out to Ale for that.
Shout out to her.
And you know,
making
guys,
me
if
expose
you feel
my traumas.
stop, but peace,
Bye.
Peace out, Cub Scouts.
guys.